Hello again. Oh God, what time is it? Oh, that's all right. Yes, so it's only me again. I thought I'd pop on and do a quick one of these because, well, I know we're back to the standard, aren't we, again? We are back to Mr. Ye. I took yesterday off for Mr. Ye. I have to say, I was like, nah, my head's not there. I think it's because of the colours. And it's sort of sending me down. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to look absolutely brilliant when it's done. When it's done, though. And yes, so I was continuing doing a spot more of my folklore hair, which was from Diamond Art Studio. And I've managed to get on and crack on and do quite a bit of that. So, oh dear. Here we go with this one. I'm going to do this row now, if I can go over without falling off, so I can complete this section. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll just fold that down. I've managed to renew my library books. Kept telling me, no, my details are wrong. I thought, no, my details are right because I had it saved. And so I reset the pin to exactly what it was before. And then voila, I could get into my account and I could renew them. God knows what that was all about. But hey, all right. My last and final diamond painting arrived the other day. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. The other day. Well, it is the other day. And oh my God. Tell you what, it looks a bit... Obviously, the photo that I saw on the website was sort of like the completed effort. And what I got wasn't, obviously, it's not the completed effort, it's because it's got everything. And I'm there going, looking, going, But I know that once it's done, because looking at the colours that I got and the drills, oh my God, it's going to look good. So, yeah, so I've now got Secret Temple and this one, and this other one, which I'm really itching to start. But which one should I start first? And really, I've got all these other ones that I need to finish first. But you know me, I will no doubt start it, won't I? Start them both, no doubt, knowing me. Stroll on July when I can. Right, here we go. Oh yes, this is where it was. All in all, just another brick in the wall. Yes, I know. Bad singing. Can't remember the tune. I got the tune in my head, but it's just not translating. Meanwhile, the cat is looking in at me. Oh, right. Anyway, so where are we? We're there. Right. 1, 2. Oh. Apparently, there is only one block and 2 columns left before I get to the halfway point. So if it's 3 and a smidge for half of the first row, oh my God, I've only got 3 and a smidge to go. Maybe I'll do it, but I don't think I will. Because I've been sorting this house out, and to be honest, it doesn't look like I've sorted it out at all, but I have. I've taken a load of stuff up to the sorry, I turned around and saw the cat and stood up. Because these are listed buildings. The windows, even though they're double glazed, they have to be specially double glazed ones. And so they've got like 2 by 3 panes, you know, with the surrounding bit to it. And the cat had just stood up, and he basically had his feet on the very top frame. So his head was peering in at the third at the very top window. His body was peering in at the second window down below it, and his bottom and other bits were peering at the bottom thing. Oh, if I had a camera then to take a photo, I would have done. But my camera is up here. Right, focusing on this bit. Does look very, this bit is too, oh dear, too bright, isn't it? Let's find another sheet to put there, just to take away from. All right, so let's start, shall we? Let's stop peeing around. Right, 645. Now I know I've got it over there, but there's a lot of it, so I'm just going to go. Oh, I didn't fill these up. I meant to fill these up yesterday, even though I wasn't doing any of this. 645. Massive bag. Right, hold on. There, that's better, isn't it? You can see the bag now, how big it is. Sorry, I've got the big box of drills on my lap for this painting, the spare ones. So, there we go. Right, we'll do the rest as and when we need them, as and when we come to them. For now, oh dear. Right, righty ho. So we've got fish and chip day today. Got my son coming around in a little bit. 3, 4, 5. Hopefully it won't be too long, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I have to go and get my fish and chips, and I'm not missing out. 1, 2. Right, let's keep going along. 1, 2. Yeah, oh, I can't do the next one. Okay. Oh dear, I hope this weather's nice for my grandson's sports day on Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either way, I should be there. I think it's time I got my eyes checked again. I suppose I'm coming up for my yearly diabetes eye check soon. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to. I've got my my little diamond art fun thing. Oh, which I have to do today. Thank you for reminding me. Right. Right. So we have 12 in there now. This is towards the frame or anything else that I might sidetrack with. Right. So we're in shot. I've got the dice. Oh, that's a bit boring, isn't it? £1 I put towards. It obviously knows I'm not that rich. Should I do another shake? If it's a 6, I won't be doing it. Oh, £1. Yep, I'll do that. So I'm going to put my £2 in there and take the 1 back. Right, okay. So I've done that. So we call that a 2. Right, there's my pen. There's my 10. So I had a £1 last time. That was a bit crap, wasn't it? 1, 2, 12, £14. And it's the 21st. Oh, actually, I didn't need to do it then. Oh, dear. Oh, well. At least I've done it for, oh, and a drill. At least I have done it for this week. Right. Soon adds up. Right. Now, where was I? Where was that pass? I'm rudely interrupted. There we go. Righty-ho. Right, back to here. I think I'm going to... Oh, no, I don't want to stick that there. I'll knock it flying. Right, here we are. Right, so I've done that. I think it's probably about 2-3 years ago now. I had a I was doing budgeting. I've got to get back into it. I suppose seeing Calv Sparkles do hers, it's like, oh, it's given me the push, shall we say, again to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, to crack back into it, because it was good fun when I was doing it. Granted, I had more money then because I was on Etsy and I had lots of more money, but now I'm not on Etsy. I don't have as much money, so you know, it'll definitely be, I won't be able to do all these games, but I will be able to do, when my pip comes through, 1, 2, I will be able to get that out and do my coin hunts again. And that's looking for the commemorative coins. It's sort of another way to save. I mean, I've got some, but 1, 2, where are we going? Oh, these go all the way along to the end. So I put those at the end so I know where I've got to go to. Yes, I've had to spend a few of them. And what I should have done was taken them down to the shop. There's a shop in town where you can take things and they buy them. And of course, some of them are commemorative ones, which are worth a little bit more value than the, you know, than the others. So I've really got to knuckle down and do that. Sort those out. 2, 3. I mean, I've got 2, I think they're 2012 commemorative stamps from the Olympics, and they are of the offside rule, which, you know, it's a 50p piece, so I've got 2 of them, that's £1, but actually no, because each of those coins is worth up to 15 quid. So I've got to 2, 3, 4. So those were going to be towards my debts. So I shall go to the post. Well, I'll have to order them in first because I have a change giving card. 1, 2, 3. Which then, you know, I pay for my change and hopefully it's in sealed bags from the bank, because sometimes you get them where they are, you know, just other people's hand-ins. Bagged up, obviously, but Oh, hold on a minute. Where is that one gone? There should be a... Oh, it's still the same colour. 1, 2. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, mucked up already. What a surprise. Oh, let's just quickly put him in there because I've marked him off. Right, so this one up here should be one more. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Righty-ho. Yeah. I had fun. Yeah, fun doing those coin roll hunts. So come next week. That's where my pit money comes in. It'll be up on my other channel, which I resurrect. Well, I haven't got shot of it. But you see, I found diamond painting, and so that channel got sidetracked off. But I will. Makes sense. I really want to get my debts under control. And I will quite like to be able to go on holiday in this country, mind. I don't particularly want to go flying anywhere. But it would be nice. Sometimes you just need that kick up the backside. One. Yeah. Yes, because sidetrack again, aren't I? I'm sidetracking. I'm always sidetracking. Look at my chunky boy, my son, when he was born. £9 3 ounce, 13 ounces even. Big brute. Made me eyes water, that's for sure. But I got these. I had these a while, and I created these things for them. So there's one of mine. I've got the other one up there, one of the pots, I think. And I did have quite a few of these, but I had to use them because I was brassic. So I took the ones out that I thought I could use, and I think I've done some of the ones which I shouldn't have used. I had him, and I'm gutted because I had, which one is it? Taekwondo, that one, and judo. I think I had both of those, and they were worth quite a bit, and I didn't realise, and I spent them, and I was like, no. I had that one, I had that one, I had that one, I had that one. They've gone because obviously I had to spend them, and I had that one, had that one, had, and had. Definitely had him. Didn't have him. He's the one that everybody aspires to. That's Kew Gardens. Had that one. Had that one, had that one, and had that one. No, I didn't have that one. That one's the Queen. I did have many years ago before I realised that it was worth so much. And I had all the Paddington Bears, 70 Platinum Jewel. And then there's the Charles Memorial and the Pride. And then the £2 ones. I had that one, I had that one. Had. No, I think I had one of those. I think I had the England one. Had. No, I kept that one. That one I had, that one I had. That one I had. And I think I had that one. Oh, and the Britannia one. 2016 was the one which was valued more, and that's the standard one, which is everyday, which I've got, you know. But yeah, so I'll crack back into those. And of course, they're my savings fund. So when I really need it, I'll just have to flog them. Oh, I made my own game up as well, my own savings game, which was what was it? It was an offshoot of Snakes and Ladders. Oh my god. Yes. If you go to my other channel, which is obviously it's going to be Carpe Diem, but it's Carpe Diem does budgeting. So I kept it in the swear things with this one. Carpe Diem does the diamond painting. 1, 2, 3. I did a spinner game. Made that one up. But the I did a walkthrough of my Snakes and Ladders, or whatever I called it. Can't remember what I called it. 1, 2, 3. So whatever I rolled the dice, and if I landed on a snake, I had to pay that much money. Yeah. Obviously you get to the end. I mean, yeah, I don't think I got that much money from that game, but boy, was it fun. And it was still something. As I say, something's better than nothing. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be doing, I shouldn't be having any crisps or chocolate, obviously, because I'm diabetic. And so I'm going to, whenever I feel the urge to get a chocolate bar or pack of crisps, I'm going to put £1. I know it's not much, but it's the price of, you know, a chocolate bar at least. Maybe not quite a pack of crisps, but, you know, it's still something towards £1 in a pot. And that'll be towards my debts. And that'll be, so whenever I feel the urge to have a chocolate bar or something like that, I will put £1 in my pot and not have the what's it called, the chocolate bar. So I'll be paying out as if I've had it, but it'll be going towards something which is better, which will be my debts or credit cards. Sometimes you definitely just need that extra push. One, 2, 3. But yeah, I don't overrun myself with too many games, because it's just too much. And I don't have that much extra money. I cancelled my Netflix yesterday. Oh my God, I'm so glad I did. Can you believe it? I click into my Netflix and up comes on this screen saying, as of next month, we're reducing your payment. And I thought, oh, that's nice. And then I read further, because now they're going to be adding adverts. That's the reason why I had Netflix, was because there was no adverts. You know, I can't handle, you know, I hated watching TV, especially ITV if there's something on, because of the bloody adverts. I mean, I'm still going to buy. I don't need adverts of stuff that I'm not interested in. So yeah, so I cancelled it and went, yep, that saved me. I think it's £8.99. So this budgeting thing is really working. As they say. Oh dear, I think this is where when I seal this, I think it went over a bit. 1, 2. I think putting it in the big tray helps me a lot more because it's white and the sides, it's more sturdy. I'm not tipping it. So I think I might just have to empty these trays out for a bit and just do the white tray. Oh, sodger then. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, I've got to get my laptop out because I've got to do some oh God, what's it called? Putting my accounts up onto it and check them over. I did have a book. Let's get my book down actually. I've got several books, old diaries. And in those diaries I'd put in the paydays. Well, what I would do is I'd have a diary, one of these dateless diary job things, and then I'd have the post-it notes, and I'd write on the post-it notes the date and the amount and then who it was to be paid for, and I'd stick it on that day. As to what. And then when that day passed, I'd peel it off and put it on for the next month's one. Which I quite enjoy doing, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, and when I was doing it, I was making a lot of those little envelopes. I've been trying to figure out what I can use them for. These are them. What I do is, this is for my when I sell my fabric scrap bags, I put a little thank you in. So I'm utilising these because I've got thousands of the buggers. I made up loads of them when I was doing them. And yeah, I shall have them on for, I should probably put them back up onto spare ones because there's no way am I going to use that many. It was supposed to be job number. It got a job number, but I really should do it. Put them up on eBay. But you know me, I sidetrack and sidetrack, and all these extra jobs, then I get another job which I want to do on top of that, and then before I know it, I think, ooh, diamond painting, let's just do a bit of that. And before I know it, a bit has turned into a lot, and I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oops. Actually, I'm fighting the urge now, which is crazy, to get my laptop down and start and find those books out. Oh my God. It is crazy, yeah? All right. But I did quite well when I was doing it. I mean, that was when I had Etsy coming in. You know, it was just, I was doing very well on Etsy. And then they kicked me off. Hey ho, I wasn't the only one at the time being kicked off, so I just got to just think of that. They're bots. You couldn't argue with a bot. So I just thought, bugger it. Didn't help though, because it's right before Christmas. Gutted. Hey ho. Oh dear, sorry about that. 2, 3. I'm doing it again. I'm single placing. When I was doing folklore hair, I started single placing a lot on that, and then thought, hold on a minute, you don't have to single place on this. You can multi-place. But I hadn't topped up my putty, you know, on the back one. So I was doing it as best I could. So it was only picking up like 3, 4 if I was very lucky. But it was 2, 3. 1, 2. 2. Oh, gotta shake it. I think that's it, because I've got more room in these trays. 1, and all the way down to there, and all the way down to there, all the way along to there, all the way along to there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and to there, and to there. Right, okay, okie dokie. So go down here. Just fill in the gaps. Let's see if I can do a noisy cars. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I fitted in. It fitted in. Out 2. And a 4. I need a 4. Without any gaps, please. Oh my God, it is fitting in. There we go. So that's 1, 2, and that one. Oops, missed one. 1. Oh. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 2 spare, yeah. It's all this counting. Didn't like maths at school. I was moved up a year to be in the O-level group. Because before I was at a school which we could only do CSEs at, and then of course we all went comprehensive. And we moved our school completely moved areas. So we moved catchment areas, exam board areas, and everything. And we had different teachers. And this is for our last year, our 5th year, and they never gave us any what's it called, you know, compensation or anything like, you know, extra time or extra marks for it. We were just wrapped into it. And they shoved me into I'm sure they got it wrong, into the O-level group in maths. And that's where I met one of my best friends in that group, sat next to her. And it was brilliant. And then I couldn't keep up with it. And I told him that. I said, you put me in the wrong group. I know you have. I said, I can't do this. And I was put back down. Which was better. I mean, I missed my friends, but I didn't miss the flipping bullying from some of my classmates for being in, you know, teased, should we say. For, oh, you're back down with us, not good enough. Yeah, well, and actually thinking about it, I was bullied quite a bit at that school by some of my classmates who I went to the previous school with, which is very weird. But then thinking about it, it wasn't that weird at all, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, because they were trying to find their own way in the pecking order, their own sort of, you know, we all were into this new situation, new place, and we were all having to reassess and incorporate ourselves in with other people, you know, so our, you know, order of whatever was all out of whack, you know, like hierarchical, whatever order or whatever it is. And now we had to integrate with these other people, and it was pretty stressful. 2, 3, 1. And so a lot of them, that's where a lot of the bullying came on, was because these people were now having to reassess themselves and reintegrate themselves and try and find a place for them to fit in, you know, in the pecking order of things. So actually, now I'm older, you think about it and you think, not surprising. And that realisation has only just hit me as I'm saying it. Crazy, isn't it? Huh. Mind you, she was the one that was doing it. I had a big whatever with her. And actually it did help, because every time she would just bully me and pick on me and smack my head, and because she sat next to me near, and it was horrible. And then we had a teacher who was home teacher, who was so laid back, he was horizontal, to be honest. And I remember telling her to fuck off, you know, go fuck off, just leave me alone. And he said, now, directed at me. And I thought, well, you're bloody useless. This has been going ongoing, and you've been seeing this, and you've done sod all to help me or stop it. So I said, and you can fuck off too, and stormed out. And it was like, I swore at the teacher. Everybody stopped then and looked and listened and went, oh. And I went right to the girls' toilets, and I burst into tears, because I was just like thinking, that's it, I'm dead now. I am definitely dead. She's going to be beating me up big time now. And lo and behold, the door opened and in she came. And I went, oh God, this is it. This is it. She took one look at me. She burst out laughing. And I think she said something like, I never thought you'd tell the teacher to fuck off. And yeah, from then on, she protected me kind of from other bullies, which was good. And that was, and it was like we'd realised at that point, kind of thing, that you know we were chums from before, from our previous school. Maybe not close chums, but we still, you know, knew each other and were civil to each other and didn't have all that crap. And you just sort of think, the things we do and things we don't realise. And then when we realise, you know, so many years later, and I just sort of think, of course. Because at the time we think it's always about us. because we are kids. You know, the whole universe revolves around us and what we're feeling and everything else. But actually, the other kids are thinking exactly the same thing. They're just trying to find a way to get through the day. And like we are. It sometimes takes a flare up to sort of rejig you. That's why sometimes it's good to stand up to bullies. Not in all cases, because some bullies are literally evil. And they could do even nastier things to you. A bit like I certainly wouldn't want to be at school today. Holy cow. No, I definitely don't want to be. And sorry to say it, but I'm so glad I'm not in the USA either. I have to say that there is a kind of like a stereotype thing that happens, that goes on. You know, I don't know what other people think of our country, but when we think of USA, it's terrible. We think of all the drug users, all the crime, the shootings, things like that. And it scares a lot of us, puts a lot of us off of, you know, thinking, oh, I don't want to go there, it's too dangerous. We have our own dangers. And when it's your time, it's your time, you know, whether it be a bullet or a knife or a car or an aeroplane or whatever, or just a plain forward accident where you're tripping over something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's crazy. And it's like trying to figure out how can we change that. I've stopped, to a certain extent, I've stopped thinking, why is that the case? And well, it's pretty obvious why. Loads of us are so unhappy. But then why are we unhappy? We have far more stuff than we used to have. You know. But that's when things can't buy you happiness, isn't it? Money can't buy you happiness. But then we get caught up in things, situations, addiction, scary stuff, you know. Life is supposed to be more than that. Making people happy. Not giving them what they want, because that doesn't always make people happy. But a hug, a smile. You know, people don't smile at people much nowadays for fear that, you know, they're going to incite a mad stalker or somebody who's going to, you know, then turn around and say, what are you smiling at? What are you smiling at? And stuff. And it's horrible. 3768. 37. And I can see it just getting worse. You know, AI and things like that. You know, I'm not for AI. Because it's sort of another step away from other humans, isn't it? And having to talk to other humans, you know, to other people. There's going to be far more incidents of people, you know, unaliving themselves, as they say. You know, we don't need to be this clever. We can just say, yes, this is it. Yeah, okay, I believe you. You don't have to show me or prove to me. Let's just... I don't know. I don't know. 3041. Right, let's start emptying these, shall we? Oh dear. This whole... Don't even get me started on fracking. Don't ask me why we're starting on that conversation even. I was watching a thing on YouTube about the great New Mexico earthquake in '98, I think it was. And then it went off and it showed some, was it Oklahoma or Oregon, where they had been getting some earthquakes up there. And they couldn't figure out why. And then it came down to that it was from fracking. Now, even when fracking came into this country, I was dead against it, along with a load of others, because we knew what was going to happen. It wasn't rocket science. It was obvious what was going to happen. And, you know, there's governments and our, you know, local governments all saying, oh, yes, it's good. It's going to be good. We're going to get this cheaper and that cheaper. Yeah, but the cost of it is going to be even higher. So, yeah, might get whatever services cheaper or whatever because of it. Yeah, but in the end, it's going to cost more. Because you damage the underlayer of the earth and its core and stuff like that, and you're going to weaken it. Perhaps that's why we've got lots of sinkholes over in this country. Have they thought about that? Or they have thought about that and are just ignoring it because they don't want to see that, because that's a negative. I'm definitely one that says, if your government is trying to show you one thing and make a big fuss about it, look what's coming in behind, you know, in the back door, what they're trying to sneak in, you know, behind that. Because you guarantee you'll find that there will be something that they're trying to, you know, they don't want you to see, because they know that's going to be bad press for them. It's a bit like, you know, whenever there's bad press to be said, they will always put in some really good, positive thing from somewhere to draw your attention, because we automatically are drawn to the nice things that are happening. But, you know, it's just... It is just... crap. And they think that we don't know about all this. They think we're stupid. And the only ones that are stupid are themselves. These governments thinking that they're pulling the wool over our eyes. No. The amount of people that are actually pulling their wool over the eyes are not that many. And how long are they going to be, you know? But they just want to pull the wool over our eyes enough to get their thing in place, you know, their new law passed or whatever. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Duh. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, I love having a good moan about the world. Put the worlds to rights. 1, 2, 3. I just sit back and watch it all. Some things you just can't do anything about, no matter what. You can rant and rave till the cows come home. It ain't going to change anything. So I will just sit back and take it in and see if there's any other way around it. Three, 1, 7. Well, oh dear, these are all going to fit in. Just right. Where are we now? Lines. 3799. Oh dear, that's on. I should turn that off. Better just go and turn that off. I forgot. I took the stuff out of the dishwasher. I just left it to its own devices. Right. Right, so I've done that one, and then we are that one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 1. Yeah. Keep wondering what's going to happen next. Well, we're definitely into the beginning stages of World War III, aren't we? I reckon. Ukraine. Yep, Ukraine and Russia. Russia going into Ukraine. And now we've got China and Russia trying to get pally. I mean, China will supply Russia with various things, weaponry and stuff. But it's... no. Then we've had the Syrian... was it the Syrian Prime Minister? And his helicopter crash. Then there was somebody, or was it the same one, who got murdered? Another country's president, prime minister. It's, you know, we had the pandemic that weakened us. That sort of took our attention away from the building up of Russia and all that kind of stuff. And now we are, yeah, we are screwed. 3799. Don't know what I can do about that. I mean, I'll help when I can. If I'm needed to rip up sheets for bandages or make face masks, I will. But, you know, we're destroying ourselves. Get off that subject, Cat, because that's only depressing. No, it isn't the bad guys, the guys who start all this, who suffer, who get, you know, who get it, do they? No, it's always the innocent people that freaking get the crap. Oh dear. Oh well, 1, 2, 1. Back to my diamond painting. At least I've got loads of them. That one. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, I hate it when I forget to lock it onto the edit mode. 4, 1, 3. Oh dear, this is going to be a bit of a squeeze. It's in. Oh, that's all right. Not as bad as the other one was. 6, 4, 6. There we go. Where am I now? Oh God. Well, let us just try and figure out where we are. 3rd row down. Right. 1, 2, 3. Don't know. All right, let's start with this end. Kids are kicked out. 3. Says they're on half term again soon. Oh God, come on. Get there and stay there. Oh dear. 1, 2. Um, 1, 2. And 2 over here. What's gone wrong? Something is gone wrong. What's gone wrong here? That one's sticking up. Then it is 1, 2. Then it is 1, 2, 1. Then it is 1, 2, 1. Ah. That one. It's supposed to be there. Thankfully sussed out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really looking forward to my fish and chips now. Oh my God, I'm so bad. I had a takeout yesterday, a Chinese. I went and got the beef fried rice. Oh my God, it was to die for. I got the gluten-free version, so it was a nice. I got my own soy sauce to add to it. I didn't add as much this time as I did to my special fried rice for the prawns, and I haven't had the special fried rice. I thought, no, I want to try the beef, and you got more beef. You got more beef in this one, so beef it is from now on from them. And the prawn crackers, I've still got loads left in the fridge. But I don't know how they're going to be. I'll try them in a minute. I don't know whether I should have put them in the fridge, but I did. 1, 2, 1. 2, 3, 2. Yep. And these are. Can you hear them? Noisy little lot, aren't they? 1, 2, 3. If they only knew that I could hear every word they say, they'd be probably mortified, because some of the conversations I've heard, oh my God. I'm not going to share because that's a bit mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's say the boys, oh my God, they are so funny. They are so funny. And the girls, oh my God. You know. And when I look out the window, I can see that they're in the same age group, you know. But yet, the way the girls talk about things and the way the boys talk about things, yeah, it's definitely right. Girls are definitely ahead than the boys. More mature. Right, now where are we? Let's have that one. Oh, don't you dare. Right, so it's 2 of 934. That's that one. Only 2 of you I need, my precious. I have to find a way to sturdy these trays. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, 934. If I forget which ones these are, because I've emptied the tray in, I just have to look at the top tray and I'll see it, and it reminds me. Bugger if it doesn't though. That doesn't look like the same colour. Oh, it is. Take my glasses off and I can see better. I can see clearly now. The smudge has gone. Right, where are we on now? 1 hour. Right. I shall do a couple more and then I will love you and leave you. 935. 939. 935. I haven't got that one. 935. Oh, my son will be here soon. Okay. I think. I don't know. Yes. There we go. That one. And then. Jesus, dude, where's my car? And then, sorry, there we go. Right, so on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I might see my grandchildren. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'll see you in the next one. Please, if you wouldn't mind, liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing, because it does get my content seen for what it's worth. And oh dear, never mind. And I will see you very soon. So take care, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.